You're at 389 on your endless summoning? Nice. So my endless summoning, I'm at 361. I keep losing at this one. But right now I have everything set up for just farming essence. Yo, so a daily reminder to everybody.
Wow!
Go through and buy out your dude. So buy out your silver antiques and buy out your capitalist case. You want to buy these every day because you're going to be able to go into your anvil and you're going to craft boss tokens. So the googly eyes. You're barely into World 7. Looking at the late game content feels like you're watching a complete different game. Dude, it gets wild because stuff starts scaling so fast. But you want to craft your googly eyes and craft your doot jats. Both of these are super amazing because with my drop rate right now, I'm getting, so for every one of those, I get 5 of the googly eyes and then 2 doot jats a day. That's giving me 7 12-hour, like 1 hour to 12-hour candies per day. But you don't even need 47k. You only need like 20k drop rate to guarantee a 12-hour time candy. So I'm guaranteed to get almost 20 hours of time every single day. So at frogs, my 47k turns into 64k. I need to level my frogs up more. My frogs are only at 1.358 times. So, your drop rate. So, the easy answer is a credit card. That's the easiest answer to how my drop rate's this high. The harder answer is... No, you do not need to be active on cooking. But the harder answer is I stack a whole bunch of different buffs to get it higher. But to level up your cooking mastery, you just need... Frogs are at 1.450 times and you won't push it anymore. Yeah, it takes a while to push it. I need to just leave my characters AFK there. So you're going to want to use ladles. I went to a power, like the max my power 10 is 10 mil. Drop rate in frogs, so I'll show you why. If you switch over to your Arcane Cultist, which is the master class for your Bubonic Conjurer, you get in World 6, if you go into here, so I'll place down this crystal right here. So if I'm in my Arcane Cultist mode, this crystal is going to give me a buff for drop rate, depending on how many mobs I've killed. So I've killed 803,000 purple mobs in here. My next increase is going to be 2.91 thousand more kills. So as you're killing mobs in here, this little bar is going to go up. And you see how it's just like slowly climbing? Once that gets to the top, it's going to spawn crystal mobs. You're going to get a drop rate boost, but this has to be in your arcane mode. So if you're over here farming in this mode, it's not going to do anything. You have to switch over to arcane. Oh, the question was why do it at frogs? Okay, so late game. Late game, you're going to want to farm statues there. Because lava changed how the respawn mechanic works in the early worlds. So if I go in here to my my DK and take this skill off and just put that on there, and then I equip some respawn gear. So the way that you farm Zenith statues late game. So Rams didn't actually get nerfed.
I'm back.
It's just welcome back issue. Rams didn't get nerfed. The frogs got buffed. Yeah, Rams isn't the best map anymore. I can actually do a test for you guys real quick. I'll go through and test them, and I'll show you guys the difference. Yeah, you need good mob respawn gear to be able to do it, frogs. Okay, so let me go to World 7 and turn Zenith clusters on. I'll test this for y'all real quick. Let me just empty my inventory out. Oh, crap. Let me sell all of these real quick. Alright, there we go. Deposit everything. And I'll do a full run at this, and I'll show you guys how much I get from it. So, like, right now, I have 0 Zeniths. Yeah, we definitely need more filter slots. Alright. Place that up there. So on this map, you don't want to have your boomerang on. $250 from 30 seconds. You farm 10 for an hour. Dang, bro. So at that point, you don't want to focus on Zenith cluster farming. If you're only getting that much in an hour, there's going to be so many other things you could be working on that it's not going to be worth it to be doing that. So like right here on this map, my drop rate's 50k. So it's a little bit less than the other map. Yo, thank you for the follow. Yes, frogs is definitely still better, but I'm going to show the difference between frogs and rams. Okay, here, let me spawn. I don't know if anybody likes it, but I'll go ahead and spawn Tangia dungeon. If any of y'all want to participate in that. Because I have unlimited of my own points. It's just a little mini game that you can play on stream. You crossed 100k drop rate? Nice. Yeah, it's just like a little dungeon simulator where your character just goes in and it'll tell you like if you win, if you fight, or you die or something.
6, 7.
Oh, it's not in town? How do you go from 1.5k to 10k? So, there's a bunch of different buffs. Yeah, credit card's the fastest. A lot of your pets are going to give you buffs. But if you go into like Orion, let me just reset. Orion's giving me 3,564 drop rate. Before update, it was 64k. Now it's 84k. Sheesh, man. See, I look at people like that and I just think, how? I'm trying to squeeze every bit of drop rate I can out of whatever I can do. And I feel like I'm still way behind other people. But I know that's dumb to think because I'm still pretty high. But I'm missing a bunch of different stuff. If I had the top 0.1% name tags and the 9 darter, I would probably have that much. Yeah, so Orion gives you a lot. Dude, I feel like I'm in-game, and then I see people that are actually in-game, and I'm like, nah, I'm not close. Okay, so this is about to end. We're at 37,000 at the moment. Okay, so I got 47,000. Yeah, Orion gives 3k. But the thing is, without the multi, take this last number off of it. So if you don't have any multi, what it's actually going to give you is 356. No, Orion is additive. Yeah, so there is... If you go in here to your legend talents, I think it's one of these. Right here. So this one, I have it upgraded to where it's 5 out of 5. So this gives me 11 times bigger bonuses from Orion and Poppy. And then there's a pet that you can get that also boosts that up. So if you go to view bonuses, right here, Santa's Little Helper gives 3 times. So this and that are going to boost it up a lot. Also, if you go into your legend talents, sadly, I do not have a cheat sheet for the bonuses because I am really bad at spreadsheets. So this gives you 50 max level for the 5th column in farm